Hey, what's up? Just got done watching the Tyson Fury Francis Ngannou fight, and so I just wanted to capture my thoughts on everything. And maybe you guys would be interested in what I have to say. Who knows? But here goes. First off, spoilers, I guess. Francis Ngannou just blew the ceiling off of whatever roof he had on his potential and his star power. The guy completely won the night. The guy has been betting on himself his whole life. The guy came from a salt mine in Africa, being homeless in France, to the champion of one fighting organization, to finagling his way into a fight with the heavyweight champion of another organization on his very first fight. And he went in there tonight and he took Tyson Fury to a decision, a split decision actually, a split decision. So it was a crazy night. Nobody will be able to doubt or underestimate Francis Ngannou from here on out. Dana White, I am sure, is probably eating an entire bottle of antacids, and I can't express how happy that makes me. But anyway, let's talk about the fight. Okay, so first round, second round, I've got to say, I saw Francis pull big right hands. The first round, early in the first round, he had Fury backed into the corner, and he threw a jab, and the right was coming. He threw it halfway down the pipe. He pulled it. I mean, I've seen him throw that punch. I don't know how many times watching the UFC. Had he not pulled that punch, who knows what happened. I don't know that he did it on purpose. He could have been nervous. He doesn't want to expend his energy. He's got to go 10 rounds, cardio, all that stuff. Fact is, you can watch it. He pulls that punch in the first round. Second round, it's probably about halfway through. He does it again, but that one's a little less. That one's a little more excusable because it was in the open. Tyson had blocked the jab. Safe to say, he probably would have countered had he thrown it anyway. So that one was a little more understandable. But then, third round, Francis throws huge left hook, knocks Tyson Fury down to the mat, knockdown. Obviously, it wasn't close to a knockout. It was behind the ear, but it is what it is. It gave 10-8 round to Ngannou. At this point, everybody's shocked. I mean, everybody. The sportscasters, the people in the crowd, everybody. Myself. I was thinking that the one thing that I told a coworker is I was hoping that Ngannou was going to just connect on one big shot and force Fury to take him seriously and say, okay, well, let's go to work. And it happened. I was just so excited. So I was immediately invested from there on out. And the rest of the fight was amazing. Francis, was right there. There was no point where you looked at Tyson Fury and said, okay, well, he's just working. He's pulling a Mayweather. He's, giving the crowd a show. No, he was in a fight. He was in a boxing match. And it was incredible to watch. Come down to the 10th round. And no, actually, I want to talk about the 9th round first. Francis spent half the round bobbling Tyson around in the 9th round. It was incredible to watch. It just completely just knocked the socks off of everybody. But in the 10th round, yeah, I did see Francis pull a punch again. In that one, it was almost as bad as the first round. Now, call me a conspiracy theorist, I guess, or crazy, or I don't know what I'm talking about. But the fact is, he threw the left jab, connected, had Tyson hurt. All he had to do was finish with the right. And, it was late in the round. He had Tyson hurt at that point. Who knows what could have happened? Now, I know, what would happen if Francis Ngannou happened to knock out Tyson Fury and completely ruin the Usyk fight, Not going to go down that road. It is what it is. Saudi pockets are very deep. But at the end of the day, Francis Ngannou just, all the haters, sorry about your luck, man. I cannot express how much respect I have for that man. He came from absolute nothing and never ever took no for an answer. He never ever let anybody tell him what was going to happen, what was going to go. He said, nope, I'm going to do it my way. Everybody laughed at him, told him there's no chance in heck he was going to be successful. And on this night, that man is very successful. And that should be a lesson to anybody out there. So, yeah. Good night of fights.